The Red Bull MotoGP Rookies Cup. It's 26 riders from all around the world competing to find out which one of them is going to be the next star of motorcycle racing.
This year is definitely the most important year that I'm going to have yet.
Welcome to the first race weekend of the year.
Oh, who's that who's gone down? Don't tell me it's Max. It's not Max, is it? It is! He's pinned it!
Sorry about the crash.
Angel wins the first Red Bull MotoGP Rookies Cup.
You got that. The injury is something that upsets him every day.
This is why I didn't talk about it.
So sorry, Pop. You hear too many stories of athletes that lost their dream.
You're not letting anyone down. We will get this sorted, I promise you.
Maybe he's the end of his career.
We're hoping that they've got a master plan as to how we can fix Ed's leg. The worst outcome today impacts his career massively. But we're seriously hoping that they don't just say that this is as he is now, you need to manage your expectations, and he needs to learn to live with it, because that's a nightmare. For a 15, 16-year-old kid to sit there and regret this happening every single day, sit there, head in his hands, emotional over the fact that this is going to impact his career and potentially the rest of his life. Something he's worked for 10 years. It's not good. We've spent more than 24 hours in this hospital.
Mate, I've spent over 24 days in this hospital.
So, how are things going at the moment?
It is better. The problem is, I can't change gear. I said to the nurse, look, I can't lift my foot.
Yeah.
And it's literally a case of, I don't know why, but it's like I'm paralysed.
What that shows, basically, is, as you say, that the blood is getting down to your leg, but it's not able to increase as much as is needed. Things are better than they were, but they're clearly not good enough.
Yeah.
And we need to see what else we can do. Nothing would cheer me up more than watching you win the, MotoGP championship. I'd love that to happen, and I would very much like to do what I can to help. Yeah.
Great.
There's your chariot, mate. Look at that beauty.
It's so weird how I was just in this morning completely fine and then I'm going to go in and get worse. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you'll get a good sleep.
Get better. Yeah. Been out for a few hours.
Yeah. How long was surgery?
45 hours, I think they said. But last time they said 2, and it ended up being 7. So.
Fingers crossed, eh?
Yeah.
Bed looks comfy, though. Wonder where they plonk you after this.
I know. Everything's here on this recliner chair.
Think you're about to go, Eddie. Good luck, man.
The good thing is they've took him straight back in and we're not waiting days or weeks or whatever. Imagine if we didn't race and this happened. He'd probably be living with this forever, but because he races and it impacts him so much, we're actually pushing to get it sorted. So there's lots of positives from crap, isn't there? But it's just crap while you're going through it.
I just woke up and the surgery went well. It was like my artery was just spasming, so they didn't really do much when they opened me up. They just massaged it and they said, what did they say? What about my artery?
And they said, perfect. Yeah, it was just spasming.
No, the blood flow. What's kind of blood flow?
Oh, stonking great.
Stonking great blood flow, which is always very good news.
Morning. How are you?
Jet lag.
Jet lagged? Yeah. Get some rest.
I forgot that the bikes just look different this year.
Do you want me to carry anything?
No?
Yeah,
It's kind of balancing me out.
Is it?
Yeah.
Welcome to Jerez. I think it's very good to be on a new place now, and especially for this one's was not so good performance in Portimao. We have another chance to make it better here.
The wind was so bad. On the last day, yeah. Coming out of the last corner, it's like this, even on the Moto 3. Yeah.
I come out of the last corner second, and I'm slipstreaming. I think I'm going to win, and then 2 more people just go, dream on.
Have a great weekend. Make sure that you make the very best out of your opportunity every time.
Can I be in that snap?
My balls.
Is that Jess?
So sweaty. She says I have to wax my armpits, you know.
Do you have hair?
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
But I hit puberty.
Fucking hell.
I hit puberty so young, huh?
The Spanish love it, don't they? Everyone just loves bikes. Everywhere you go, there's someone with a MotoGP top on.
MotoGP now is made up of loads of different nationalities. But make no mistake, it is a Spanish-dominated sport. Marquez is an 8-time world champion, 125 Moto2, and then 6 MotoGP World Championship wins. He is one of the greatest riders of all time. And then there's Pedro Acosta. He won Rebel Rookies in 2020, and he is the next great showman. He's the next big shining star of MotoGP. He's probably the biggest talent we've seen since Marquez.
Most of the guys that want to have a success, they move to Spain. The level is super high. You can go in a circuit and always you will find some guy from the World Championship. And then you are training with them. And it's difficult for that kids to move to another country, another language, but it's the way.
So you guys going back and forth still to the States?
We're going to stay in Spain. We're going to go to Barcelona, do some training in Barcelona. And then from there, we'll go to Le Mans.
Okay.
Then back to the States.
A lot of traveling.
Yeah. Well, we're still jet lag right now.
Yeah, first year we based ourselves in the UK. It was identified fairly early on in that first year for training, yes. Europe, Spain, it's where you need to be. It's just so many options.
But also the weather's a lot better here. Even in winter, it's not that bad to train, you know, that's why.
There's so many different tracks within 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
So everything's really close.
Yeah.
Like, you know, back home, you know, go to kart track, that's an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Gracias.
In Spain, when these kids are I don't know, 6 to 10 years old, they're already ripping every other day around these karting tracks, and they just ride and ride and ride. So I think these kids are so well trained, and the schooling that they have is so good, and they grow up with all these really fast kids around them. So the level is incredible.
Well, the strongest riders last year were Maximo and Angel. In fact, they finished 3rd and 4th in the championship and were the highest placed guys to return for 2023. And I fully expect them to be running at the front again this year.
You've got one really great young up-and-coming Spaniard, one other really great up-and-coming Spaniard. They're both fighting for the same thing. They're not exactly going to be best mates, are they? Like, oh, congratulations, old boy, well done. And I then noticed just how pissed off Angel was when Max beat him in Valencia in the last lap showdown at the end of last year.
It is the 28 of Max Chiez who wins ahead of Jerez.
From what I know, they really, really don't like each other.
In the Red Bull Rookies Cup, the rider you fight against is not necessary to be the very best friend. It's absolutely necessary to understand everyone is going for the same, and this you have to respect.
Maximo has this natural instinct. It's natural for him just to jump on the bike and he get the flow, he get the speed. But this year we have piqueras with more experience and they are pushing each other. They want to be on top.
To be like two guys they are very fast, it's difficult to have a good relationship, but I really don't care. We are very different. I think it's like the opposite.
How would you describe your relationship with Maximo? Are you friends with him?
So.
¿Pero vas bien? ¿Te sientes seguro en la moto, no?
Sí, muy bien, muy bien.
¿Sí? Ya verás cómo te veo en MotoGP dentro de 2 o 3 años. Estás en MotoGP.
Vale.
¿Vale? Nada, no te preocupes.
Venga.
Descansa, ¿vale?
Vale.
One advantage that Angel has over his other competitors is he's got a very close relationship with Pedro Acosta, former Red Bull Rookies Cup champion, one of the very best in the sport at the moment in terms of talent, attitude, work ethic. Angel's certainly surrounding himself, creating the right environment for him to actually excel in the sport.
Angel is, I'm going not to say mature, but he has something more in the mind than guys with his ages. He's so young, he is so talented. I think he is prepared to win the championship this year. He's training so hard, why not he can ring the bell, you know?
Ya voy.
Vamos, Ángel, va. Te quedan 50 segundos. Vamos.
I really like to train with him. It's important to have somebody that is really pushing you every day.
Más abajo, Ángel. Vamos, venga.
I take his young energy, you know.
Va, otra. 20 segundos, venga.
Dale, tío.
Maybe I arrive one moment that he compete with me in MotoGP, you know. For this, I have to stay pushing.
Espérate. Hay que hacer equilibrio.
Yeah.
Sí, ya lo sé. Espera.
Espérate que...
Sí, pero ¿a cuándo nos esperamos?
Escúchame, como viene vamos por ahí, te come.
Pedro y Ángel y Pedro, desde que son niños, han entrenado siempre juntos.
Sí.
Han sido como imanes. Los podías soltar cada uno en una punta del circuito. Al final iban los dos juntos pegándose golpes. O sea, impresionante, desde pequeños, toda la vida.
Yo a Pedro le considero como uno de los más rápidos, ¿no? De ahora mismo del Campeonato del Mundo. Yo también me considero uno de los más rápidos, entonces yo creo que por eso somos un poco similares, ¿no?
La personalidad de mi hermano la podría definir como muy trabajador, persigue hasta que no consigue lo que él quiere, no para, es muy cabezón, nunca se rinde, no le importan los comentarios de fuera y eso me gusta mucho. Pedro es muy buena influencia para mi hermano y al revés también, porque se conocen un montón y se dan buenos consejos el uno al otro. Creo que los dos pueden aprender el uno del otro, no solo mi hermano de él, y creo que es bastante bueno para los dos.
I say to him always, keep calm. At the end, Motorcycling is easy if we take it easy. For this, try to take out the stress out. I know that he is now thinking that maybe in the next year he go to the World Championship. It's normal, he's so young. But he have to have the feet in the ground.
Mi familia tiene un 18 porque gané el Campeonato de España de Moto 4 con Monlao. Y bueno, mi padre se hizo una promesa a mí mismo y dijo que por cada campeonato que ganara yo se iba a hacer un 18. Entonces de momento solo tiene uno, pero a ver si da de todo el brazo, ¿no?
La verdad es que nos lo decimos todos, ¿eh? Las crías también lo llevan.
Seguiré por aquí, por aquí, por aquí, a ver si luego empezaré por las piernas, en fin, ya veremos, a ver. Hasta los que me tatúo. La mejor foto es esta. Oye, qué estilazo de piloto.
Sí, mirando la cámara. Pero mira ya si pasa el tiempo.
Aquí es la primera vez que tocaste rodilla.
Sí que es verdad, ¿eh?
Te viniste más contento porque habías tocado rodilla. Yo, del 1 al 10, lo orgulloso que yo estoy de Ángel es el 25. O sea, no cojo... Yo de que me voy en avión tengo que coger 2 plazas, porque no cojo en una, de lo orgulloso que estoy. Impresionante. Me lo ha demostrado. Sacrificio puro. No hay otra. Esta es la mejor foto. Me la voy a poner de fondo de pantalla.
Oh, qué bonito.
Móvil.
Qué bonito.
La verdad es que por timado estuvo bien.
Estuvo bien la cosa.
Estuvo bien.
Y a ver cómo se plantea el fin de semana.
Mira, pues bueno, lo que salga bueno.
Lo que salga bueno está.
Lo que salga bueno está. Primero, segundo, tercero, cuarto, quinto, lo que salga. Puntos para casa.
Punticos.
Un cuarto mejor que quinto. Un tercero mejor que cuarto. Y así sucesivamente hasta primero.
Que verdad, sí.
¿Sí?
Sí que es verdad.
Look, he's giving the money to me.
That's euro 70.
70.
How much euro? 4 euros. Oh, fuck. Euro 20, that's a euro 80. We're getting close, I'll take it.
Only €2 and 20 to go.
I swear I had more than this guy. Fuck it.
And still you have to give the €7 to Casey.
Fuck up, Rico. No one likes it.
Hey, remember?
Can you hurry up?
Remember
We've got to go.
one time I had to drop €20 one time.
He has a 10 euro. Yeah, but I'm not going to give him a 10 euro note, bro.
Enriquez. Good, you gained 2 kilos. Hope it's muscle.
It is.
The Rebel Rookies Cup should be a level playing field. The bikes are all the same. But what comes into play a lot more in that class is the rider's size, their height, their weight. All these variables can make a huge difference out on track.
What did you say?
And a kilo.
You've gained a kilo.
I don't know how though.
To even out that weight difference, riders like Max actually get given this physical 10-kilo weight added to his bike to make it fairer for the heavy riders like Jerez.
Perfecto, 65.8. Has ganado 1 kilo largo.
But because Max is physically smaller, he's more aerodynamic, there's less wind resistance, so he's still faster on those straights.
Arriba, Máximo, venga.
But the trade-off is he's got to lug all that weight through the corners, so he can end up being a bit slower in those sections. But basically, it all evens out in the end.
Perfecto, tío, venga, va. Vamos bien.
Hello and welcome to Jerez, and it's a big weekend for the Spanish riders here in Andalucía.
Venga, Máximo. Bien?
Where do we go? Huh? Where do we go? Walk up and down.
Really good to see Eddie O'Shea out and about. He's sitting out this weekend following his surgery.
Pero pasa, tú a tu rollo, ¿vale? Tu película es otra. How you feel? Sleepy?
A little bit.
Okay? So now wake up and we go.
I think Angel. But this is boring, so I say Keyless.
So straight out the blocks, we have Piqueras, top of the timing sheets immediately.
Piqueras is on his own, isn't he? Already gone. Alex has gone off the pace on this one a bit. 3.7.
One rider that really needed a big weekend was Alex Enriquez, the American, but he's come off, I can see from the timing screens. That will mean he has to start from the back row tomorrow.
You right? Yeah.
So a few moments left to set the grid for the weekend.
He's got some free space now. He's on for a top 10.
Ruche Moodley is continuing his good form.
0.01 off the pace, so looking good. Keyless is going to go P1.
Is anybody going to go faster now?
Angel.
Yeah, 0.001.
Maximo Keyless on a flyer, time this one to perfection. He takes pole. Redemption after Portugal. Maximo does it here in Jerez. So Angel Piqueras in third, the championship leader on the front row again. Ruche Moodley in sixth. Someone who will be disappointed down in 11th is Rico Salmela.
You saw when Piqueras was stopping the group?
Yeah, I fucking got so angry.
P9.
Ay, el nene que está cansado, ay.
¿Qué va?
Tenés al Tino sudando.
Tienes así siempre.
No,
que haga frío.
Bueno, el trabajo está hecho.
Vale, a disfrutar ahora. Ahora bebe bastante agua, ¿vale? Y hidrátate mucho más, ¿vale?
Okay.
It's still the second weekend, so you've got plenty of time.
Yeah, plus only first year.
Yeah,
I shouldn't be stressing as much.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you just keep improving, for sure you get another year. Like, I didn't even score a single point in my first year, and I got another year. You know? It's just showing that you're putting in the work and trying to make improvements that matters, you know? So.
Yeah.
Maximo did a 49.1 in that heat is incredible.
What did he do?
49.1. I struggled to focus in hot heat. Like Germany Day 2 last year, I could not focus.
I had sweat in my eye and I was hungry.
Oh my... This kid's always hungry.
And last year you were very strong here. You won the race. Do you feel just as strong now?
Yeah, I think even more. So I
Okay.
think I can do it good in race.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
If you beat him, you're doing really good because Maximo, always on the track, he's really fast.
¿Qué tiempo has hecho?
49-1.
Bien, ¿no? La primera pole. ¿Estás contento?
Sí.
Un tercer puesto, sabiendo que has fallado porque te has molestado en el último sector medio segundo, para mí es la pole.
Pues mañana ya sabes.
Sí.
El trabajo, como digo siempre, está hecho.
Sí.
Ahora cero presión y a disfrutar.
Y los puntos son mañana.
Ya, sí.
Así,
Sí,
bien.
me da igual salir la pole que el tercero.
Claro, contento.
Max Keyless, for me, is the rider with the biggest chance of being the next motorcycle racing superstar currently in the Red Bull Rookies 10.
¿Estás contento hoy?
Sí, bueno, con dolor de cabeza y eso.
Put it this way, he's what, 15? He speaks near perfect English. He gets social media. He's amazing on the bike. He does the theatrics. He has all those ingredients and he works bloody hard. Like, I don't know what else I could say about him because he's just awesome.
Cuidado con la mía, que vale millones de euros.
Quiero un entreno de calidad. Eso, písame. Fui yo el que eligió el nombre.
No, lo elegí yo.
No, fui yo.
Es que esta pelea es de siempre.
Lleva cuidado con los caballitos hoy, ¿eh?
Yo caballito soy.
Le querías poner otro nombre.
A ver,
No lo
fuimos
voy a
al
decir,
cine
porque-
de novios a ver Gladiator. Y qué mujer no sale de la película Gladiator enamorada del protagonista.
Me llamo Máximo Décimo Meridio.
Y salí totalmente... Máximo, Máximo, tenemos que ponerle a nuestro primer hijo Máximo. Si tenemos un hijo, el primer nombre Máximo.
Yo no lo recuerdo como tú lo dices.
I want to be a racer and be 8 or 9 times world champion. And then when I finish, I think I'm gonna win a lot of money, so I will make my own life. A great home, a mansion in Miami, maybe with Ferraris, and enjoy the life. And then when I'm 40, 50, I live the life, and I will make my own farm with pigs. Pigs and cats. I love pigs and cats, so yeah. My family is very important for me. I will give everything for my family, not for the bikes. The bikes is a second thing. My family is the most important. Ya, que es para que salga el 1. Ay, yo me pongo aquí entonces, porque yo tengo que llevar el 1, yo soy el número 1. I am a funny guy, I think.
Dale un beso, dale un besito, dale un besito.
A crazy guy as well. I'm very active all the time and like, woo, like crazy. Yes. Estoy muy orgulloso de mi hermana. Me acuerdo cuando tenía 2 años y yo la veía. No, pero sí que ha crecido muy rápido y bueno, ya se puede ir de casa y me quedo con la habitación. Me la van a duplicar y la van a hacer más grande. Así que eso es bueno. Eso es lo único bueno. My target in the Rookies Cup this year is obviously not to be second. I'm gonna try to win, and well, if I get second, third, fourth, at least I know that I gave my 100%. I'm gonna try in every race, gonna win and try to do podiums and show that I'm a quick guy like Marquez.
Who are your heroes in MotoGP?
I think my biggest hero is probably Marquez.
My heroes in MotoGP is Marquez.
Marquez yo siempre lo he tenido como referente, ¿no?
I don't think anyone could beat Marquez.
My favorite rider is Marquez.
Devastating win for Marc Marquez as he crushes everyone. This man has been in a class of his own. Marquez is the master. You're looking at one of the greatest we've ever seen. Simple as that.
¿Qué? ¿Viste ayer, no?
Sí. Marquez is different to other riders because the way he moves the bike, he has a lot of control with it, and as well in the bad moments, like when he breaks his arm, another rider maybe the career had finished, but for him, he never stops and he has a smile in his face always, so that's the difference.
Ahora calientas la cadera, un poco. ¿Sabes? Por lado. O sea, abre las piernas, a verlas. Y ahora vas a tocar con esta mano aquí y con esta aquí. Te digo, si no calientas, te lo porque eres un niño.
Yeah.
A lot of the rookies are actually mentored by current superstars of the sport.
Ahora la otra, cambia la otra ya.
Cualquiera sí que no voy a saber hacerlo. Tengo muy poco plan.
Tú tienes coordinación.
Soy muy torpe con el...
You've got Angel Piqueras, mentored by Pedro Acosta. Ruche Moodley sometimes works with MotoGP rider and fellow South African Brad Binder.
¿Ya o qué?
Ya, si no has hecho nada. A que te doy con el palo, ¿eh?
And then you've actually got Max Quiles signed up to the management agency of arguably the best to ever do it, Marc Marquez.
I entered Vertical Management, which is the agency of Marc Marquez. And yeah, I'm very happy because to be next to Marc Marquez is a pleasure. I've been training with him. It's a pleasure to talk with an 8-time world champion because I learn a lot of things.
Maximo is special because he's riding in a natural way, super fast. But yeah, as a kid, also have something, you know. When I see Maximo's face, I recognize my character. Because he looks shy, but he's not shy.
Maximo, he needs to grow a little bit as a rider. He just needs to grow up and understand a little bit more these emotions and control a little bit. He's ready to be a Red Bull Rookies Cup champion. When he's going to control these emotions, he will make it.
Maximo have a massive talent, but when you have this talent, you need to keep your feet on the ground and keep working, keep pushing and keep focus. He has a long way to go, but he has all the tools to make it. We signed him because we believe that he has a massive potential. But all this talent is nothing without the hard work. He can go to the top of MotoGP, but the journey starts here, starts now.
Did you hear that? What? I hope you didn't hear it.
Casey, how was the shit with the microphone?
I mean, if you need your crutch, you keep your crutch.
No, I don't need. It's just faster, you know? I can go here, like a 3, let go.
Yeah. They say do what you can do when you feel you can do it. So potentially Sunday, put the leathers on and do some laps.
But what I don't want is just to run and to be earlier on the bike, and then we start again.
Of course.
It's been a long time now. They are kids and they just want to ride. The problem is the people around sometimes is not helping a lot or doesn't understand. If you push the rider, it's just you are going to give them even more pressure, and most of the times this is wrong.
No da. Oh, qué bueno soy. Parece muy fácil que te jugando aquí.
Quite a lot of the Spanish riders and the riders from various different countries or similar regions, they all chat to each other, you know. But Angel and Max don't, and actually Max is often towards the back of the tent and doesn't really speak to that many people.
Son españoles, pero no significa que tengan que estar todo el día juntos. Máximo tiene un carácter que no es a lo mejor como el de otros pilotos.
Yeah, I think so. I'm a bit showman. I really like to be as well. I want to be different to everybody.
If you had to describe yourself, what would you say?
Rápido, agresivo y un poco cabezón.
Well, a beautiful day here in Jerez, and it's certainly hot. Quiles is on pole position. He's the man to watch out for.
Cuidadito con lo verde.
You can't look past Maximo for the win, surely, you know, so let's see how it turns out.
I think it is this battle, isn't it, between Maximo and Quiles.
Good luck. Enjoy, okay?
tienes posibilidad de escaparte, te tiras. Si no, intenta jugar un poco sin meterte en lío, ¿vale?
Tire warmers off! Tire warmers!
To be a Spaniard here, the Spanish Grand Prix, to be on the front row of the grid, I mean, it's got to be putting pressure on young shoulders, isn't it?
And away they go. The arch rivals 28 and 18. 28 is Max Gears, 18 is Angel Paqueras. They're already battling it out.
Pero Máximo va tranquilo.
Who's going to be latest on the brakes? And up the inside, I think it's Angel Paqueras who has the advantage. I wonder what Max Gears is thinking, because he knows that he can't let Angel Paqueras dominate this race.
Piquera está tirando, Piquera. No va a escapar.
Marquez takes the lead.
But not for long, not for long, as Paqueras goes up the inside once again, taking advantage of Quiles running out wide onto the curbs. No love lost between the two. Rouchet Moodley joining the party along with Casey O'Gorman. These two having their own little battle royale. 3 Spaniards up the front. I mean, how much does it mean to win here at the Spanish Grand Prix on the famous Jerez podium?
Max Gears with a track limits warning. Well, we haven't seen him touch the green stuff too much, but that could be crucial. And O'Gorman is very much in contention at the front. He's slipped back to 9th place now.
And speaking of guys who are flattering to deceive, you've got the 14 of Buchanan down in 14th place as well. Alex Enriquez continues to really struggle. Must be feeling the effects of that crash back in qualifying. Rico Salmella gained 4 places. He's currently up to 7th. Quiles, long lap penalty we've just seen.
Oh my goodness, well that has thrown a spanner in the works, hasn't it?
Long lap penalty, tío.
Joder, pobre tío.
We saw Max get a warning earlier for exceeding track limits. He must have done it again, because now he'll have to serve that long lap penalty, and it will cost him the lead.
But the earlier he takes it, the better, because he's only got 4 laps to go.
Oh, Quiles, he's going to go into the long lap penalty this time around.
Max Gears did a really good job there. Of course, he's dropped off the back of this trio, and now let's see if he can get back in just a lap and 3/4. Angel Paqueras has the lead then, from Ralston, from Carpe. Quiles looks to be out of this.
Va, Máximo, va.
This is it, 1 corner to go. You've got to hang it out as far as you can. Ralston to the inside. Is he going to get it? Come on, Jacob. He's set it up.
No, but he's wide. He's drifted
Come
wide.
on, get the
And it's going to be Paqueras, surely Paqueras. Yes, the other 2 touched. And Quiles gets on the podium.
He is. Quiles gets it, but Paqueras wins.
I said Quiles was out of that. You know, and he was way out of it starting that final lap.
I love that, and I love that Paqueras won again in that brilliant fashion, because he had to do it the hard way. Every time now, it's just great.
Enhorabuena, cabrón, va a tirar, cabrón, última hora, ¿eh?
Máximo. Bien. Grande, tío. Bueno, muy bien, Hugo, muy bien.
Raide, carrerón.
Muy bien.
Enhorabuena, tío.
Vicent.
Está bien, dejar algo para los pobres. Dejar algo para los pobres.
Los pobres, tú, si va a ser para todos, aquí es para todos.
Angel Paqueras is very, very professional. He is so clear to know exactly where he wants to go to. So he knows he's on the way and he has to reach the goals and he has to work for these goals. This is a very good attitude to be on the right direction in the Rookies Cup.
Porque parece que no se llevan bien, Máximo y Ángel. Yo creo que sí que se llevan bien. No sé. Mira que os gusta, Mira que os gusta meter el dedico.
Your opponent makes you better. If you don't have opponents, then you will not push.
Máximo se pica con su sombra. Al final, este año, pues, el piloto con el que más se ha batido ha sido con Ángel. No deja de ser un pique entre dos pilotos que se juegan las carreras. Pero bueno, no es una amistad que llegue a más, ¿no?
Yo con la cantera, pero que salga el premio. No te avergüences del bronce, esto es una pasada.
Gracias. ¿Con quién te has hecho la foto que te has hecho con Pared?
Fuck, I feel like I'm going slow, but I'm full throttle, you know?
Yeah.
But we were still catching them.
I escaped the group and I catch Casey and Roger, and then I make P5.
Try to finish all the laps without mistakes and giving your best. Maybe not 100% because you don't know all the things on the track and the bike, but try to stay in a high level. Okay?
You not stayed enough?
No.
You?
Yeah, me. When the Sabbath
6:30.
1 hour.
1 hour.
I think no.
Es que si no sancionan, machacáis.
Claro.
Bueno,
Nada.
voy a cambiarme.
Venga, muchas
Nos
gracias.
vemos.
Hasta luego.
Mañana vendréis, ¿no?
Sí, mañana venimos. Estamos ahí en
Vale.
la curva 1.
Ah, pues saludaré.
Vale, venga.
Hasta luego.
Angelico, 3 de 3. Eso ya de estar contento, ¿eh?
Vaya.
El año pasado a estas alturas llevamos 3 ceros. Pero 3 ceros. 3 ceros.
Pues mira, este año si gana todas es más aburrido. La verdad es que yo, aunque ganes todas, yo no me aburro, ¿eh?
No, ni yo.
No, mejor.
I was gonna do P2, but very close.
But you took track limits, that's why you take.
Yeah, I did the long lap.
Let go.
That's how you do it. I just did your tyre warmer, so if you get a podium, you've got dedicated.
Racing in the Red Bull Rookies Cup is not an easy job. It takes a big energy to start up again. And we have seen a very great moment yesterday when you get a long lap penalty close for the finish line. Many of us tries to give up, but not yesterday. If you still keep on working and still keep on believing on your chance, it gives you a finish on the podium. This is the experience we are looking for. This is the experience who makes you to a champion in the future.
The pressure that people put on me it's a bit uncomfortable. I don't like it too much, but I have to live with pressure in my life to be world champion of MotoGP.
So here we are in Jerez for the 200th Red Bull MotoGP Rookies Cup race.
Hoy estará más peladito, ¿eh? Igual. Hay menos temperatura y los chiquitines por delante. Bueno, ya sabes, guárdate un poco menos. Venga, va.
Venga.
Grandstands and the hillsides are really filling up in Jerez. They're looking at the stars of the future here in MotoGP.
Try to improve than yesterday and it's okay.
Just visualise your lap, mate. Visualise it. Visualise your start. Another good start. Visualise it, you know. It'll help calm those nerves, yeah?
Angel Marquez, he can't do any better than he did yesterday. He won his 3rd race in a row.
Throughout the race, my neck and back, I had really bad pain from the crash. Hopefully not as bad today.
Bate tirable. Te olvides, ¿vale? Como mira.
I think today will be fast race.
On the pole position as he was yesterday is Maximo.
What, tío, yo que está lleno el circuito, ¿eh?
Sí, ¿qué tal?
¡Wow!
Mejor que las carreras de MotoGP.
There's so many people. Yeah, I know, I've heard.
Qué guapo, ¿no, tú? Está lleno de gente también que...
At the moment, no one has really found a chink in Angel Piqueras' armour.
Ready for the race. All the best luck.
Vamos, Ángel, suerte, ¿vale?
Lights are out and they're away. Good start from everybody on the front row, but it is the 28 of Maximo who has the advantage.
And it looks like we've got a trio out front. It's Quiles from Piqueras, the two Spanish fighting bulls. Up in the 5th place, you got the 67, Acacio Gorman, another rider that was livid with himself once again yesterday. I said, did Rico Salmela beat you up? He went, everyone beat me up yesterday. Piqueras moving for the lead this time around. Can he make it stick? Yes, he does. Very nicely done.
And already we've got
Alex Enriquez.
The 15-year-old American is down, but obviously okay.
He'll be frustrated with himself though, won't he, Enriquez?
Buchanan 15th yesterday, and it's not happening today for him either, is it? It's Rico Salmela who's taken up 5th place. You can see the blue and white helmet of the Finn. He's taken up the charge.
Mírale, mírale.
It's going to be one heck of a finish as it's... Oh, Quiles pushes out. He pushes Piqueras wide.
Qué
¿Cómo
cabrón.
intenta sacar fuera?
Qué cabrón,
¿Has visto?
It's the 28 of Max Quiles who has the advantage over Angel Piqueras, and it's building into something truly sensational.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Max Quiles has just been cool, calm and collected and just eking out a few bike lengths lead over Piqueras.
El máximo que la capa fuera, pero bueno.
Rouchet Moodley just off the back of that group then. Gorman, he's up into P7. What can he do in these latter stages?
Dos vueltas, Máximo, dos vueltas más.
But the lead still is Maximo Quiles, Angel Piqueras, the Spaniards.
It's one lap to go here in Rookies Cup. It is going to be an absolute grandstand finish.
Maximo Quiles, of course, will hang on for dear life. Absolutely flat out down to the final corner.
This is it, this is it. Here he goes. Piqueras up the inside. It's the duel we've been waiting for. Piqueras and Quiles.
Absolutely superb stuff.
Can he get him onto the run to the line though?
He's passed him in the century. He's going to beat Maximo.
Yes!
Maximo. Maximo does it.
Perfect. Perfect. Number 1 all the time, eh?
That was pretty cool. Crossing the line, a big stare between the two of them. Max saying, I've got you this time.
¿Has visto cómo se ha metido?
Adelantado, pero ¿has visto la moto del Máximo?
Ya.
Está acá mirando viendo, guau, te he pillado. Guau, guau.
Cojonudo, ven, disfruta.
No puedo hacer nada.
Ya lo sé. Venga, bien.
Vas tranquilo hoy, ¿eh? Vas tranquilo, disfrutón, ¿eh?
Buen ritmo, ¿eh?
Muy buen ritmo, muy bien, muy bien.
Por eso, hoy no le digáis nada, está cabreado, ¿eh? De que él haga la digestión.
What I really love about Max and Angel's rivalry at the moment is there's actually nothing like this going on in the MotoGP world at the moment. Whereas in Red Bull Rookies, you've got these two who are fighting for the same thing, same nationality, and they don't really like each other.
Pero es que he venido atrás con un ritmo que te cagas. Y digo, buah, si me pongo ahora primero me escapo. Me he puesto primero y se me ha puesto el punto muerto 3 veces.
Estrategia para ganar en la jornada de hoy, Maximo Quiles.
And I think that's what makes sport really, really good. You need your heroes and villains. You need that head-to-head thing to really create a story. That's what Angel and Max are producing at the moment.
Ya te han roto la racha,
Poor Max getting told off for his starts.
Starts?
Did you hear?
No.
Apparently it's dangerous. Let's go look at it.
Oh, shit. Shit. I don't know, it's just in dream mode. Things we talk about not to do, he does. It's third year, this is it for him.
I don't know, yeah, sure, no, but maybe...
Yeah.
Expensive.
I don't know, how much more money do I waste?
Now I'm so angry.
Why?
Because so close to podium, and because neutral I lose the group.
You guys early, no? And then you improve the lap times later? Yeah. I see you later, like pushing and riding. It's first time. Understand? You have to start the weekend on that mode.
In your first year, every weekend's new. It's a little bit daunting at the beginning, but yeah, as time goes by, it becomes the normal. Well, you're the new norm, and yeah, I think that's where it all starts.
So for Le Mans, just go.
Yes, Le Mans just go, and Le Mans I think will fit also in your riding.
It's kind of just a learning experience. There's new tracks, new bike, you know, new friends, new competitors, and it's like everything's gonna be new. I can't expect myself to do amazing with everything that's new, so I know I have plenty of time to, you know, get back and get better and learn so much more. Vas corriendo y te tiras con las dos piernas, haces un Superman con las dos piernas a la cabeza, pum. ¿Te lo imaginas? Te marcas ahí un Superman, ¡pam!
Buena carrera tal como Safachi.
What do you think for the rest of the season? You can keep finishing in front of him?
Yeah, sure, I will try, and yeah, I think yes. So I have very good vision, and I'm working hard. So I will try to beat him.
Good, thank you.
Cómprate ya la mochila y todo para tenerlo todo preparado, Max.
O sea,
Lo que hay.
que notas que lleva mucha aceleración.
Y lo sabes.
Lo sabes.
Me ha dicho el tonto, me dice, ¿qué? No te falta moto, ¿eh? Y yo, sí, pero lleva tú 10 kilos de las 3.
¿Te ha dicho él?
Sí, ahí me ha dicho, sí, pero lleva tú 10 kilos de las 3. A ver cómo la paras.
Siempre tienen que...
buscar excusas. He's 2 years older than me. He has a lot of experience as well. He's in Moto3 already in the junior, but maybe when I'm his age, we'll see the difference.
No, pero que esto no es nada. Me has mirado y me has sacado el dedo.
Te dijo. Era guarro. Díselo al rival.
No voy a decir al rival, para tocar los huevos, aunque no me penalices, para tocar los huevos.
Pero por lo menos para que lo sepan quién es.
Pues nada.
Bueno, buen trabajo, cariño.
Muchas gracias.
Hemos dado un pasito, ¿eh?
Sí.
Esto que te dé energía.
Sí, a tope. Vamos. I already beat him in this championship and in the other ones, and he as well beat me, so we have a good rivalry, but yeah, I think I'm better.
Welcome everybody to Le Mans. Love it, yeah. Are you making the best of your time here?
Oh, goodness me!
It's such a dangerous sport.
Biking is definitely in my blood.
Good luck, my bro.
You too.
Racing is not a hobby anymore. It's a job.